I never have a lot to say at the beginning. I mean, I'm already, I don't know if you want to talk about last week's game, but we're kind of into the next one. It just seems like forever to get to, what is an NFL Thursday, right? But it's good to be cranking it out and playing another good football team, so with that, I'll just open it up.
Steve, Trevor Lawrence has been better against the blitz this year. Just wonder what you've seen and just the way he's able to react to pressure.
Yeah, it looks like a quarterback that, we always knew he had a lot of talent. I've always felt that way, but it looks like a quarterback that's really comfortable in a system that's new. You don't usually see that right off the bat, but they sure have put it together pretty good, pretty quick. You know, it's resulted in 3 wins and a bunch of points, so I mean, there's no easy games in this league. There's no easy offenses to defend. I mean, throw the tape on these guys, and it's like, wow. You know, they got receivers, and the running back, I think, is the guy that's kind of generating it right now. So, like all these games that we play where people don't run the football, if we don't stop that first, then it becomes a long day.
And their offensive line too. It seems it's protected and for the run blocking as well. What have you seen from that?
Yeah, really good. You know, the young man that they brought over from Tampa, their center, a couple plays early when I was watching the film earlier, they just kind of stuck out. And anytime you can have the center in the middle of it, you know, and he obviously knows Liam's system because he was with him, I think that's kind of been a little bit of the glue. And they've got enough talent there, and with a back that kind of can make you look good as an offensive blocker, it's kind of piecing together pretty good for him right now.
No Williams snap percentage seems to be going up and up. I guess just what have you seen as far as early development with him?
Yeah, he's done a really nice job for us. You know, early in the year, he kind of stuck out to me on special teams. He had some, I don't know if you guys remember, he had a couple of really good kickoff team. He had some really good hits. And he's a physical guy. He was physical in training camp. There was a little bit of a rough beginning because it was kind of different to him. But I think he's kind of settled in. He's playing more confident, which is probably the first thing you need out there. And I think, you know, we got a lot of respect for D-Hop, and he went out and was able to have a couple of decent plays on him, so I think that boosted his confidence.
How does he help you maybe with Trent and being able to sort of?
Well, when we are able, I mean, that's a good point. When we do put Noel out there, we're able to put Trent inside, which we all know we like Trent in there. Like Chamari in there as well, but when we can get 3 corners out there in the game, and that's kind of dictated by down and distance, and you guys know that. And so when we get in those situations, and we get Noel, if Noel can keep playing well and Jalen can keep playing well, we can get Trent inside there.
Which Brian Thomas finished really strong last year, but he's kind of off to a slow start. What do you see from him on tape?
A really good player. I think they're finding ways to get it. Last week they certainly found ways to get it to him. I mean, he's a guy we got to be concerned with. He had a great year. Last year was his rookie year, right? Yeah, and he kind of jumped out there. We didn't play him obviously, but you know, it seems like every team, you know, has one of those skilled wideouts that we have to worry about, and then you add the young kid there, number 12, that I think gets better and better every week. I think they got the makings of a really good offense, and it's kind of been proven by the number of points that they've been able to put up there.
Steve, getting back to ETN, what about him is really helping that offense go?
You know, I don't know if I can pinpoint. I remember when we played them. We played them twice that year in 2022, I think, right? And we played them here. And I remember it was a main focus in trying to take them away, which it will be again. But I think years of experience, and now, you know, I think he's got an offensive line he believes in. You know, they put together a really good system where they're doing things in the pass game, which is kind of moving the ball, and then, you know, mixing it up by putting, you know, and they do some things with some tempo. I just think they've done a really nice job. You know, usually when the schedule comes out early in the year, I'm always looking for an opener where you have a new head coach or a new quarterback or because you think there's some, you know, but this crew has put it together really quick, and, you know, we're into the 5th game of the season, and they look like they're kind of clicking right now.
Couple more.
You had to be pretty happy the way you handled Derrick Henry last week.
Yeah, I thought the guys played really, really good, solid football. I mean, the only play I'm going to remember about the game is going to be the last one, because that's just what sticks in my head. But prior to that, and the things that we did and the way we played, and, you know, 4th downs were really important. But obviously the focus was on the running back to get that done first, and then try to get him in the game. We didn't. To our offense's credit, they got some points on the board, and we were able to dictate a little bit.
Steve, I know you like to say turnovers come in bunches.
Yeah.
You now have had a pair in each of the past 2 games. Is that just a matter of guys finally capitalizing on those opportunities when they've arisen?
Yeah, although I can't remember too many, we call them MOBPs, missed opportunities, a big play. Like, I don't remember too many that we've dropped. But while I'm thinking of it, that was a heck of a play that Leo made. I mean, I don't know how many linebackers, he did everything exactly right, you know, cover them, sticky in coverage, when, you know, when the tight end looked for the ball, he looked for it, and then he made a great play on that. But, I mean, listen, that's what it takes to get turnovers, great plays like that, or punch it out like what happened last night in the game. We're gonna stay aggressive in that mindset. We're gonna need this, we need to match their defense, because their defense is turning the ball over. So if that happens on the other side of the ball, we're gonna find a way to match that.
Last one, Nate.
Steve, I know I got her a few minutes behind.
We won't find you for that.
Thanks. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody asked you about Chris, but considering you've been with him for a long time and just how unusual last Sunday was, just did you learn something new about Chris, and just what was your perspective?
Unusual in what way?
Just him coming to the game late.
Oh,
due to his,
gotcha,
you know, his
yeah.
mom's funeral.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that
And-
was a, that
and
was.
still playing well.
Yeah, that was a tough deal. I give Chris a lot of credit for having gone through that. And when I saw him on whatever the NFL Tuesday was, I mean, I said, Chris, you look a little tired, and rightly so, right? I mean, I had to go see family, and I'm glad things worked out for him. I know it wasn't an easy day, but it was good to see all the guys rally behind him. We walked in the locker room, and of course, everybody was around him, so it was a good thing.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.